What's up, guys? I haven't done a review for a while, but now I'm back. This time with The Interview, directed by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, and starring James Franco and Seth Rogen. And this is the second film that Rogen and Goldberg direct after This Is the End, the very great and hilarious post-apocalyptic comedy. Now, this is the most controversial film of the month, or even the whole year. Uh, this movie centers a lot around Kim Jong Un, the dictator of North Korea, but really focuses on the main characters: David Skylark, played by James Franco, and Seth Rogen, playing a character named Aaron Rappaport. Now, David Skylark is a talk show host who has a lot of celebrities appear on his show, and these celebrities that appear on the show, they confess a lot of things, a lot of crazy things. And Rappaport is the one who is in charge and helps the show become successful by just no interruptions, just lets all the crazy confessions and all the secrets continuing on air, and it boosts up the ratings, and the media eats it all up, and their show becomes very successful. Now, after celebrating their 1000th episode, they get a message from the dictator of North Korea, Kim Jong Un, who says, "Oh, I'm a huge fan of your show. It'd be great if you, David Skylark, conduct an interview with me. It'd be great. Love you guys." So they look forward to it. Then a day or a few days later, two CIA agents come at their door. One of them played by Lizzie Kaplan, and they propose to these two guys to try to assassinate Kim Jong Un, and they agree. So they head on to North Korea and try to, take care of this situation with Kim Jong Un. David Skylark has something for him, and that's where everything else gets crazy. Now, from the get-go, the concept of this movie was, really insane. I knew it was very flammable subject matter. I knew I was gonna be able to see that the movie was in production, but I knew that North Korea was gonna be pretty pissed about it. But I can never predict how bad all the controversy got this month. So to the point where Sony's websites have been hacked by someone from North Korea, and these hackers posting threats to theater chains that going to take over the theaters and kill a lot of people, and we took those threats seriously. Especially theater chains took those threats seriously by pulling this movie from the theaters, and there's always got to be a concern for public safety, and I totally understand. Especially this movie truly earned its controversy. It was unbelievable. Now, aside from the controversy, as a movie, it was pretty funny. I had a very good time with it. It's not great though. There were a lot of joke scenes that were pretty extended. A little too much recent songs in popular culture, Fireworks keeps on playing. I don't know why I had to keep listening to that song, but it was still really funny. James Franco and Seth Rogen, they really have that chemistry, and the actor who plays Kim Jong Un, Randall Park, is so freaking hilarious. Uh, Especially some crying scene that he had. I was dying. Especially it got really crazy in the end. Especially what's going on between Franco's character and the Kim Jong Un character. It was really funny and really clever. So, especially Seth Rogen really had me busting out laughing. Especially, I was watching it with my brother. And we busted out laughing this really popular scene where he has a package and has nowhere else to put it, but you can see the rest. So, yeah, those two work really well together. While we didn't get Pineapple Express 2, we got this decent flick. So, a lot of scenes were a little too extended. That hurt some of the pacing of the movie. Like it was like some moments dragged, but most of the clever jokes and like the expert cinematography really kept it moving. The performances by Franco Rogan and this actor Randall Park, who plays Kim Jong Un, were really spot on, and it was really worth seeing. I was able to see this on YouTube since this movie was made available online on YouTube, Google Play, and Xbox, and some other place, some other site that Sony has. And it kept on saying like it was going to be released nationwide on Christmas Day, but all the controversy kept it from being released. Basically all the threats actually. So it still got released today on Christmas Day, but limited release. And from what I've heard in the news, tickets were sold out. Lines in front of the theater. Yes, that crazy. But I totally understand that this movie makes a lot of North Korea upset, and I totally understand Sony and a lot of theater chains having it pulled because like them, I am concerned for public safety, and after what happened with The Dark Knight Rises was horrible, and I'm glad they took into great consideration that we got to keep all of the public safe, that nothing tragic happens. So I'm glad about that. But it was pretty bogus for this movie to be censored completely, not even watch it online. It's pretty much bullshit for it to be like that. So I'm glad that Obama put his foot down and said, Sony making a mistake of not releasing this movie, not even online. That this freedom of the press. Yeah, this freedom of the press, freedom of speech. Okay, yeah, feel free to film whatever you want. There are a lot of people who are, it can be very offensive, but don't take it too personally. Okay, it's just a movie. It's just a movie. Come on. So, I understand the whole fuss about it, but don't go to that extent. Threatening a lot of people, especially threatening me. Yeah, I felt threatened with what those hackers were posting. Yeah, because I'm a moviegoer, okay? And all of us moviegoers, you threatened? No. We ain't crossing that line, okay? So I'm glad I got to see this online. You guys got to see this online. I only paid $5.99 for it, which was way better than a movie ticket. So I highly recommend it. Has its flaws, but overall I had a very good time with it. I give it 3.5 out of 5. Personally, I think it's a really good time. Even though I felt like it wouldn't be something I would have to see in a theater, but I'm glad I did see it, and I highly recommend it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for being patient. I'm sorry that I haven't been posting a lot of reviews lately, and I will be back for more future reviews. I gotta catch up with Birdman, Foxcatcher, Inherent Vice, The Hobbit, and other stuff that I gotta see to fill up my top 10. Alright, see you later.